Now, having said all that, so the song is like this. And the song is an experience in and of itself beyond any of the words that I've said. And so I hope that it'll resonate with you also, and you can sing with me. And if I have a voice. I haven't had one lately. Mistater b'shafri chaviyon השכל הנעלם מכל רעיון עילת העילות מוכתב בכתר עליון כתר יתנו לך בראשית תורתך הקדומה לשומה חוכמתך הסתומה מאין תמצא והנה למה ראשית חוכמה Can you go on a little bit? Good. רחובות הנהר נחלי אמונה מים עמוקים ידלה מאיש תבונה חמישים שערי בינה אמונים נוצר הגדול עיניך נגדך רב חסד גדול על השמיים חסדיך אלוהי אברהם זכרונה לעבדיך עשה אדוני אז גזילו אדוני So the name we say is speech, is connected to speech, but the other name we're not allowed to say, so it's connected to thought. It's similar to the relationship between Adam and Eve. We need both. We need Eve. Eve is from the word lechavot, chava. It's from lechavot, to communicate. And Adam is from the word dom, to be silent.
Wow.
And so men have to learn how to communicate with their wives, and women have to be able to help their men come into silence with them. Silence is deeper, obviously, than speech. Silence is our relationships should be grounded in silence, and then we can speak to each other. There's a bridge between us, but the ground underneath that bridge, the deeper level is the silence, is the relationship that goes beyond words. And so
what does it say?
L'chavot. It's a verse in Psalm 19 that says, Yom liyom yabiya omer, v'layla lelayla yechaveh Yehave. It speaks night to night, communicates da'at, wisdom, knowledge. Yom liyom, day to day, speaks and says, night to night, communicates. It's a deeper level of communication. Whatever. But Chava. Anyway, so the idea, I just want to develop it a little bit, okay, is that there are sometimes in Judaism when you're not allowed to say something. You're not allowed to say God's name. You're not allowed to say a blessing if you don't have the right conditions for saying the blessing. Let's say I would just eat one of these pretzels, and then I can't say an after blessing. I have to say a blessing before it, but I can't say an after blessing because I didn't eat enough. The rabbi said you got to eat a certain amount to make it an after blessing. So you can't say an after blessing. But can you think one? Yes, you can think one. Well, why would you want to? You don't have to say it. Because the world of thought is not what you have to do. It's what you are privileged to be able to do. The world of thought is to be able to connect through a blessing that you can't say, so you say it in your mind. Because the mind is not limited by the conditions that apply to the mouth. And so we can take this a little bit further. The same thing applies to Kaddish. The thing, when you don't have a minyan of men, a quorum, and you've either learned Torah or whatever, and so you can't say Kaddish. But can you think Kaddish? Yes. What would you want to do that for? You don't have to say it. You can't say it because you want to connect to what Kaddish is really saying in thought. It's said about the patriarchs that they kept the Torah before it was given. It's said about Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai in the cave when he was alone and he didn't have a lulav for sukkahs. He didn't have a sukkah. And he didn't have matzahs for Pesach, that he did all of it in thought.
Yeah.
That when you don't have physical reality, you transfer up to here.